Welcome, brother. I hope you're absolutely crushing your day, man, and this video is something that's going to stick in your head because it's going to lead to something so exciting for your brand, something so new, and I can't wait to get started on it all. So the reason you're actually watching this video is because of course you own a successful self-improvement brand on Instagram and you want to get more sales for your digital products that you're selling on the back end of this brand. So ultimately, get more men in your inner paid circle and affect their lives in a deeper way as a result. Okay, I'm going to continue with a statement and then I'm going to work through the rest of this video to reverse engineer that statement as it includes the bottom line to what I'm actually offering you. Because I know two things. Number one, there's 100 reasons why I could just be a little rat who's looking to give you a bullshit offer and take your money for little to nothing in return. And there's no way that you can know that right now. And number two, you probably like to be in control of a lot. If you're anything like me, a young man who's in control of your own business, I really do understand this. And it's going to take a lot of trust to hand over part of the responsibility to grow your brand's impact and increase sales, even though that is benefiting you directly. Into your brand, we're going to plug in a multi-selling ecosystem that's going to add 40 to 50% to your monthly income, guaranteed within 90 days, or we're going to work for you for free until we reach that desirable mark. Yes, I do have a business partner called Fred, and he's just as passionate as me about getting these results for you. Now, this is just a guarantee, and I aim to be adding so much more money to your monthly income, especially after those 90 days. Put it this way, within a year's time, location, and money freedom are going to be your ultimate bitch. I promise you that. With this system, there's no way that you can succeed. In all likelihood, this is how your monetizing system currently looks. You have your content, which is your anchor for your brand. It's where the attention flows and it's where the money begins. And then you have your link in bio. Now this is the key to obviously the purchase button. This is where you're actually going to get that money and you're going to get those men into your inner paid circle like we mentioned in the beginning. Now the tie between these two aspects is really pretty loose and it's honestly a bit of guessing game as to who's going to be clicking that link. There's nothing that's clearly bridging that attention towards your link in bio, which is where you're going to get paid. Now the attention is your currency and you need to know how to use it effectively to actually monetize it at the end. We all know that attention equals money and money equals attention, but like I said, it's only for those who know how to monetize that attention. Otherwise, you've just got a bunch of eyes on you who are just going to scroll, maybe get impacted from your reel, from your post, from your video for a few seconds, maybe even minutes. But ultimately, you want to be getting these men into your paid offers for two reasons. One, to get more money in your pocket and achieve freedom, achieve your personal goals, your personal benefits, and two, because obviously you have a passion in helping these men actually improve their lives. With the help of each other, we're going to take you to an incredible destination. This is how it all works. Using ManyChat, we're going to trigger your viewers into inbox funnels using comments, story replies, or DMs. This will then trigger responses like the one you've just seen with the aim to lead these men towards purchasing your paid offers. But unlike your link in bio, this system can convince and warm people up immediately or over time to press buy now and become better men as an extension. We can use voice notes and we can use carousels of images with buttons and descriptions, including purchase buttons. We can have videos, or we can use dynamic assistants like this one, which can talk to your prospect one-on-one, programmed on the back end that can pick up information about the viewer, which we can then use to convince them to buy. So what I've actually done here is asked ChatGPT to generate me a short message from a random person called John, describing some mindset issues that he's facing, and we're going to see how the dynamic assistant responds in real time. So I'm not going to read through the entire message right now, but if you like, pause the video and read how this dynamic assistant has just actually responded in real time. They've used the problems that the viewer has told them and linked it to the solution of our Unbreakable Mind ebook, which is of course just made up, but it shows you how these dynamic assistants are intelligent and can intelligently increase your sales. We can also save this viewer's response to using further marketing aspects, making their experience personalized and making them feel ultimately understood. These dynamic assistants can actually do so much more, and when used correctly, they can be the glue behind this whole system. I really do mean it. But we haven't got time, so I'll explain it all in the call. Now, somehow, if this viewer doesn't end up pressing buy now at this point of first motivational content, we have the ability to follow them around their phone screen, keeping them accountable for not taking action, which is the one psychological string you should really be pulling in this market to increase sales. We do this by collecting their email addresses and phone numbers, likely at the beginning of these conversations, and from there we can put them into accountability email flows and SMS sequences for months, and even continue to automatically re-spark these DM conversations with follow-up DMs within the coming days or weeks. So what that means is we can trigger emails off messages and trigger that into an actual flow which emails them for months to come, and the same with SMS. So your notification is going to be popping up on their phone, keeping them accountable for not taking action on becoming better men, aka purchasing your paid offers. Or we can do something like this. These calls can be pre-recorded messages, just like voice notes but on a phone call, or they can be AI assistants that speak like a human and already know information about each of the users, driving them to make purchases or take any action you wish. Finally, one more thing is, if you own a high-ticket community and use Google Calendar for your appointments, we can book calls directly in the DMs by simply asking, what time would you like to book your call? I went through that all pretty quickly because I don't want you to overthink this decision. I know it's in your instinct to analyse. Is this guy really going to have your interest at heart? You're probably analysing my body language through the screen. Listen, I get it. I'm a young man with similar morals and attributes. I want you to think about this on a base level because there's plenty of things I haven't showed you and there's no way I can get into illicit detail in this short video. I just want you to ask yourself a couple questions. Is the system that's been shown and explained anything like you've seen before? Do you believe this system has the ability to gain more attachment to your viewers, leading them into becoming your next sales notifications? Would it make you feel more complete, knowing that more men are heeding your lessons by purchasing your heartfelt paid offers? Would it be worth 30 minutes of your time to help you find out if the guy on the screen is just another slimy scam artist, or truly someone who's going to help explode sales for your digital products and community? Obviously, I know the answer. If you're like me, you like to, or at least know that you have to move fast in business. I've been one to procrastinate over many decisions, and that's really helped me back in my business career so far. There's one more question for you to answer before whatever step it is that you take next. Why wouldn't you book a half-an-hour conversation to professionally analyse if this is an opportunity that's meant to bring you more fulfillment? If you can answer that question, I really don't expect to be seeing you again. But for everybody else, let's use your brand and let's put our skills together and fucking crush it. I hope to speak to you very soon.